Hi, good afternoon. So I already mentioned distance running yesterday, but today is the track cross-country day, so I will expound on that. So cross-country, um, it's pretty interesting. When I was a freshman, I actually had someone turn around and ask for directions, and I was like, well, maybe you should go to like the big sign that says finish on it, with like the people cheering around it, But yeah, it's not really a spectator sport. I mean, the spectators have to run almost as much as the athletes, and it's funny that that's when we actually have spectators. It was like we'd be like warming up, and we'd be like, "Hey, is that a spectator? Oh no, wait, it's a statue. Never mind, guys. False alarm." So, and then in track, which I also enjoyed, I already mentioned the 2 mile, and that was actually interesting because I was really hungry. It was like 8 p.m. So the last lap, we usually call it the Bell lap, but for me, it was the Taco Bell lap. Yeah, by the way, I do realize that Taco Bell food is very sketch magetch. One time I was at a Taco Bell with my friends, and I was like, "If into the burrito you look, only pain will you find. Twisted by the ways of the dark side, your burrito has become." Yeah, if I didn't mention it already, I'm like a nerd. But yeah, and I also did relays. I especially like the 4x8 relay, and the cool thing about distance relays is that it's kind of like government work or a group project in school, because you got three guys just standing around talking, doing nothing, and watching while one guy does all the work. But in distance races, we call it an open exchange instead of a blind exchange. So keep that in mind. So the punchline is funny. So there was this meet at Purdue, and I was warming up with the other guys on the 4x8 relay, and my glasses fogged up. So I took them off, and I was running with them in my hand, and then I broke them. And no one else could take my spot, so I ended up being the lead off, and when it came time for the handoff, I was just like, "Yeah, just take it." And yeah, I couldn't see anything, so that's what I call a blind exchange. So yeah, especially in the 800, it was pretty much a near-death experience. I pushed myself so hard and so often that when I saw God, he was like, "Seriously, you again? What did I tell you about tunnel vision?" Yeah, we're on a first name basis. God's first name, by the way, is Andy. Andy walks with me, Andy talks with me, Andy tells me I'm his own. Yeah. So, and then in college, I tried out rowing, and so, I figured I'd just do something that floats my boat. So, that's all for today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and tomorrow I will be talking about choir. Bye.